like a couple months already. I'm hoping that when I do get the money together, with me working, me selling shirts, me gathering and putting money together, stacking it up to the side, I could get the money together, pull it together, and probably buy that building. And then after that, go through the grants that I need to go through to get the resources that I need for there, to get the computer labs, to get the machine rooms, to get the kitchen fixed up and ready, because I want to bring these programs into our communities to help our kids. I don't plan on staying right here in this community. I plan on moving out once I deal with what I got to deal with. But that don't mean that my heart is going to leave with me. I'm a Philly baby. I'm from HP, been here my whole life, grew up in this area. And I've seen a lot of these kids need these type of resources. A lot of these kids right now are friends with my sons. A lot of these kids right now are friends with my daughter, and I know what it is that we need. And I understand that the people right now that are asking and are ungrateful, listen, fuck you. You can't appreciate what's being done. Screw you. These kids are appreciating it. So I'm gonna work harder and try to figure out how to do more things to bring the resources that we need into our community. So shout out to the word, because what's crazy is me watching him for a minute, me and him are on the same mission. We're just in different cities, different states, different paths. You see where I'm coming from? But me and him are really on the same mission. So if y'all missed his live today, go check him out. Because when they started talking about the kids working, I've been saying it. Here in America, we've gotten so lazy. We need to start letting our kids work, letting them make their money. Because it's going to get to a certain point in time where they're going to live on their own. Y'all keep forgetting we was teenagers, we was kids at one point. And a lot of us a lot of us wanted to, at a certain age, get our own apartment, get our own. Listen, my son is 14 years old right now, and he wants to move on his own by 17, 18 years old. Start paying rent, this and that. Like, he's got his, like, listen, I don't call none of the little girls that he talks to his girlfriend. I'm like, no, they're not your girlfriends. You want to know why? Because today this one's your girlfriend. Next week, this one's your girlfriend. You don't really have a girlfriend. They're friends that are girls that you're talking to, that you're getting to know. You see where I'm coming from? So I try to guide him into the right path. And like I told him, he starts working to get his little money along with the allowance money that I give him. He starts saving it up. He starts doing what he got to do. By the time he's 17, 18, 19, probably 21, he could probably start owning properties. He could probably own his own little business. He could probably own a land. By the time he's 18, him working, because I can help him collect his taxes now. If I sign the paper, go with him, he can collect taxes every year. For those parents out there that don't know, oh, my child can't collect taxes because he's still 13, 14. I mean, he's 14, 15, 16 until they're 18. No, if you're the parent, you can go there. You can go with your child, sign, and get their taxes out. Yes, your child at the age of 14, 15, 16, 17, you can help them get their taxes every year. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them rack up, stack up, build up, just in case, I just said it in 3 different lingos, just in case nobody understands. So let him save that money, and hopefully, all right, and hopefully, he can understand where I'm coming from. So I'm building a path for him. You see where I'm coming from? So he doesn't have to bust his ass as hard as I do. Like I tell him every day, it's up to him on what he decides to do and how he deals with it, how you know, he manages what I am helping him do and get and accomplish right now. Because when he turns a certain age, by the time he's 21, he's on his own. He is not mommy's signature. Mommy can't back him up. He has to start speaking up on his own. When he speaks to a boss or he's doing this, he has to talk. Mom can't speak up for him. So we have to prepare our kids for this world. And a lot of people are forgetting that. A lot of people, just the other day, I put a video, I uploaded it. And I was talking about receiving supplemental checks. Do y'all believe that the youth right now that are able to work, that are not, for example, a kid with autism, right? With Asperger autism, there's tiers to this, right? Some of them are able to actually work, especially with a worker next to them. I'm working right now in a job where they help kids with people with adult people with hashtag mental issues get jobs, and they help them work, and they help them get the services that they get. And I seen that with my own 2 eyes, and I'm like, oh snap. So you're telling me that this person has schizophrenia and this person has autism? Yes, they're able to work, and they got programs out here to help them. And if you start them at an early age, it makes it easier for them when they hit that adulthood. So in America, it's the only place that I've seen that we're so lazy and we're making our kids lazy. Yes, us, we're making them because we're the adults. We're the role models. We're what they're looking up to. Whether you like it or not, they're looking up to us. So I like doing these meetings and putting them on live so people can see that there are resources out here. We just don't want to look for them. We just keep turning the cheek, like Papa Duck says. But how many cheeks can you keep turning? How many cheeks do you have to turn? Shout out to Papa Duck. So I'm tired of the excuses. Y'all adults got so many excuses, and these kids are so motivated, so ready. 5 years I've been doing this fight, and finally my voice got heard a year ago. I need, listen, more signatures on that petition, and I could do this fight alone. I can go up there and I can say this is needed, this is needed. Look how many people are behind me. Y'all don't gotta do nothing but help a shorty out with a signature when it comes to that petition. Because if y'all don't want to speak up, y'all don't want to say this, I got y'all. But this is a fight I gotta do alone. And if the bill is going to get passed, I need backup. I don't mind fighting this fight, but I need the backup. That's why that petition is out there for those that don't want to speak up or are scared to speak up, or I don't know what the problem is. But I am willing to speak up. I'm tired of it. But we need more people to come together.